back to the 7th round, very last round of the Biel Chess Festival 2019. We have a special guest here with us who is actually the first winner of today's round. Nico Georgiadis has just won his game against Jorge Cori. We congratulate you, Nico, and we are very happy to see you here in our studio. Please make yourself comfortable.
At home?
Feel like at home, yes.
Yes.
And show us wherever you want to show us.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say I feel very sorry for Jorge, as it is his birthday today, and he played such a bad game. He missed some very easy trick, and after that it was just game over. But on the other hand, I'm extremely happy that I finally managed to win a game after so many winning positions. Yes. I finally took a win, and the luck was definitely on my side today. So, okay, we can go through the game very quickly. The opening, I was preparing this because he had played E3. This E3 lines, he had played it several times in the Rapid and Blitz and also in the Classic, I think. So I was, I prepared actually this move order.
Yeah, this is for you.
Thank you. I prepared this move order, but in general it doesn't matter so much. E6, knight f3, d5, and I expected some e3 here. Would have played c5, and if he goes knight c3, a6, we would transpose to the game. That's also the reason why I decided to not play knight c6 here, because I thought there's bishop b5, so I just wanted to transpose to the line that I had already prepared. Okay, so bishop e2, and actually we were following a game played by Jorge against some grandmaster from, let me think, no, it was an international master from Estonia, actually. His name is Volodin. So he played this game at the Olympiad last year, and he played exactly the same move, so I was very surprised. Okay, rook c1 is normal, rook e8, and here he played knight e4 after a long thought. I thought he would come up with something else. But the thing that happened, I think he couldn't remember the exact move order of that game, so he was just thinking what to do. And okay, it's not so easy to come up with knight a4 looks so straightforward. I think if queen d2, black equalizes just by playing d4. Mm-hmm. We take, and I think queen takes. Bishop f3, rook b8, and black should be just okay. So that's okay. Maybe he just should have played something like h3, but bishop f5, and the position is very complex. Typical isolated pawn position. So knight a4, knight d4 is typical, and now he also played knight d4. So okay, it's just like it happened in his game, and now his opponent played bishop d7, and Jorge took bishop d4, and white is just better. So probably that's why he also thought this position is probably good for white. But of course I had prepared something, and
this was your improvement.
Queen g5 is the improvement, and I think
took black here.
Yes, I think it's pretty unpleasant for white to face it, especially if you're not ready for this position. And knight c6 is a mistake, I think. So white should play something like bishop f3.
King h1 was our
king h1, and now queen h4 is the good move. In the end, he was giving even something like king g1, but okay, it's not easy to play such moves. Over the board,
you have mentioned must be a grandmaster, I believe.
Who?
The player you've mentioned from Estonia.
Volodin, maybe.
Yes,
Maybe he's grandmaster. Okay, I think at this time he was just around 2,500. His rating was around 2,500, and Jorge won the game there. So this knight e6 he thought for a long time, and I think he just missed what happened in the game. And after that he played so quickly that maybe he should have thought it over once again. But I was calculating for such a long time. I mean, first of all, I was calculating this, and I think it doesn't work because now it has knight c5. And here white should be better, I think, because if rook g6, he just takes, queen takes, and everything is protected.
Yeah.
And if bishop g2, knight takes e6, white wins. So if knight takes c5, rook takes c5, bishop g2. This doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't. I thought this, h4 white wins. So this is a serious problem. And if rook g6, he has queen f4, and also white is better. So this was what I was calculating all this time.
Yeah.
And so I realized I had to go rook e6 immediately, but of course king h1 never works, and I saw it after something like 1 minute. So he played immediately king h1. I was very surprised. I was calculating this move. Okay, the main line was bishop a7, rook g6. Takes, rook a7, and black should be winning. Okay, I was still trying to figure out what was going on here. I think white has some...
This is in the game?
No, some practical chances, but of course black should be much better. So rook e1 I was trying to figure out, and here black can take. Well, I cannot take back with the queen now because of bishop g2 and rook g6. So he has to take back with the pawn, and then I thought at some moment I came up with this move, and I thought it should be winning. The problem is that rook e6 is not working because of knight f3 and queen c1. And I think there's just no move for white. I mean,
Well,
at
rook e1
least
is
I
a
couldn't
big
see.
threat.
Yeah, rook e1 is a threat, and I think couldn't come up with the move. I was thinking about this, but then I just take and mate on g2. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is just winning for black.
Yeah. So here after rook e6 he played king
Yeah.
h1, and now there was a nice line rook g6 that doesn't only lose the exchange, but if he recaptures, he loses another piece.
Yeah, he loses another piece, exactly. Okay, no, he can
No,
take here
knight d2 first.
No, but then he can play this.
Knight
Ah,
f3
no.
and queen h5.
Aha, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Also winning.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so bishop e4 was forced.
Yeah,
And
this
now
is very forced.
d4,
And
bishop
here I
a7,
was
and now you had the decision of, like we called it a life-changing decision.
A very first critical moment in the game.
Yes, and this
well,
time
not really. I think this rook e6 was important not to take bishop d4 also, because that would be a big mistake, I think.
not to what?
Not to take bishop d4 and
Ah.
go rook e6. I think
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is very important.
Yeah. Was you
Yeah.
found all the proof
Okay,
of why
I
this
spent
doesn't work?
I spent something like 30 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Many proofs why not to take on d4, and zero proof against rook
Yeah.
e6. That's a good indication. And here I voted for bishop h3. We have voting here in this booth.
And what did
And
you vote for?
Rook a7 probably silently. like-
Nobody voted
Or
for
you
it.
agreed with me, but anyway, you were happy when Nico went for the
Yeah, it was
static
actually
advantage.
so. I couldn't understand what was the problem because the position seemed to me so winning. So
in every
yeah,
position.
but
I just
bishop
thought that the most
h3
natural would be the easiest, and for me the most natural is to exchange pieces because you are material up. So
That's how I took the decision after all.
thank
I was
you.
representing the chess principles. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about materials.
No,
Spiritually,
Bishop h3 was my
I have
first.
opposite card bishops in the attack. I don't
was my
mind.
first intention,
Yeah.
and I was trying to make this work. I mean, to give mate,
Rook
but
h6.
it's not so easy. I think. Here,
F5.
okay, maybe this works. I don't know. But
Is there
f5,
any checkmate after rook takes h2, queen h6, and bishop f3, and then?
oh, that's a good question.
And
Actually,
then queen h1 checkmate.
yeah, that's probably.
My first combination.
Yeah, that's probably winning. Yeah.
uh,
In
throughout-
2019.
No, probably it's,
throughout
probably
the
it's
whole,
winning easily
the
also.
2019.
Rook h6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to
With ease.
this. Now rook h6.
Yeah, but now there is queen h3.
I mean, I was trying, but now white has rook g5, so it doesn't work anymore.
Still rook h2 and
Don't
then
know.
checkmate.
Are
No,
you
no,
sure?
no.
Why?
No. Now white has queen h3. This is the
Ah.
problem.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, but rook h6 here is precise. Yeah, and if
Yeah.
h4, I just go some.
No, you take it.
I
And bishop
can
f3 at the end, like Dina
it's still
suggested
there.
earlier.
Yeah, it's very easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have resigned here immediately, probably. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I was also considering this move, this, and this, but then I thought this bishop is so good, so why to keep this bishop on the board? And I just took the bishop.
Why
And
to
I-
give it?
And I know I thought there's an open d file for me to operate for the rooks. This is the main reason.
This is the
why I went for
perfect
this.
game for instructive examples for
No,
our dear viewers.
in the other game, the d file is in the other line. The file is blocked, and here it's just open for
Yeah.
my rooks. So I don't mind even giving up this
A6.
a6 pawn because white's king is so weak, as it happened
Yeah.
in the game rook e7, queen a6, h5, and I think white is
Yes.
dead lost here because Rook d2, rook f6 coming. Okay,
Yes.
rook. I was calculating queen f8, but it's just the very same line. Black wins. So this is just.
And just to quickly mention, if queen e7, then
I take the rook.
yeah, you take the rook here,
Exactly.
followed by queen f1, checkmate.
Double attack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So there's I
in the
think
game,
nothing more to say.
queen b8, queen f3, rook f6, h4, and
Game
now
over.
h3 coming.
Queen c8. Okay, there are many moves, but even h to hd3 is winning. Rook f5 is winning every move. so-
hg and rook h6, yeah?
Yeah.
Queen h3.
Immediately game over. Yeah.
Yeah, rook h6 and rook g6. Oh, queen g2, of course. And then you would find a way to lose it sometimes.
No,
yeah,
no,
in
no,
blitz.
no, no, no. I
No, no,
thought
just
that
kidding,
maybe
just
rook
kidding.
f5 is just
yeah.
easier. If we take something.
No,
like
but
this.
I would definitely find a way to lose such a
Okay,
position.
then I will take
blitz.
the knight away.
Yeah.
No, rook f5
Okay.
is game over.
Enough analysis of this game. Let's move on to other games. And
Let's
yeah.
let's use you as not only
Yes.
our guest but also as a potential commentator.
yes, and well, you pick a game. Although
I'd like to
I
see
can, I can, I can mark you behind the screen like
I'd like to see
the game number. Where is it? I am
Which
looking.
one are you looking for? 1, 2, 1,
Pick whatever you like.
1, 2, or 4?
With
I
Leko?
don't know, Leko, yeah.
Yeah. No, all the games are very deep.
I thought, okay, what? I thought black should be fine here, but maybe I'm wrong.
So, so here, this is the last position where we stopped. I suggested knight f3, knight d2, and having a very sharp game, which will probably not be a draw. But the players decided to play queen c4, threatening queen d5, a b, and now black found this fantastic resource, attacking f2 and preparing knight e6, while breaking g2 and knight f3, and Leko planned in advance this lovely exchange sack. Here, king takes knight g5 and queen h3.
So now,
Queen
yeah, he
c2.
didn't want knight c5, yeah, obviously. It's just
Yeah, and he played h5, but queen g4 seems like it could be a draw. Or
maybe he doesn't want draw. I don't know.
yeah, probably h5 plays for more.
No, but maybe after queen g4, king d2.
Yeah.
I mean, the king is just going to c1.
I mean, here h4 comes next. So let's show an example. If rook a1, h4, and if take, I can go queen g4. And then I have a tempo on f2 when I recapture on h4.
No, but king t2.
King d2,
Yeah.
take,
Okay, king e c1.
and probably something here.
Okay, rook
F3.
Rook f3.
f3.
Wait,
Should
let's
be-
take it
Rook
slower.
f3.
Instead of
Central.
h4. So let's say that here black goes for something.
I really don't know who is better here. But
Yeah, I
Probably
don't
it's
know.
equal.
Yeah, that's always the evaluation.
No, but I think maybe Leko is trying.
How about queen
something.
g2 with this
Your king
idea?
is- Your king is so weak.
Wanna go knight h3?
Interesting.
It's really hard to
Queen
suggest.
d1 or something. Queen c1 maybe.
How about h4 now?
And your knight is hanging.
Plus queen h1. You have multiple ideas. Yeah.
No, but queen g2 maybe then you give check and okay, give queen f3 check.
Here.
Yeah.
But d3 is hanging too.
No, but the knight is still hanging.
No, but d3
queen
and
c3,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's a problem. Wait. So check you. Yeah, queen c1 fails.
Maybe queen d1.
Queen d1, preparing queen h1. Yeah. Here and king e1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably I will go back, but this doesn't look right for black. So probably not queen g2. What should Leko play here?
Either h4 or queen g4 or f. I mean f5 is always a move black should consider. I think.
Yeah, f5 looks nice. Taking the pawn.
It's weakening your king, but also white's king is very weak.
Yeah. So after this move h5,
Okay, I think that's... so he didn't play rook a1 yet.
yeah, just
He's
a
still
suggestion.
thinking.
Yeah. Okay. We
I'm
will-
thinking maybe white can go b6 or something just to fix that pawn structure, and
Yeah.
then maybe
Provoke
maybe it
c6.
doesn't help. And now rook a1, and just to have that target on b7, but maybe it doesn't help. I was just thinking, I mean, you might save a tempo later if your pawn is running.
So here f5 makes sense, but then a b7 will be captured with a check. So, I really want to give you some checks, but I don't see the
Okay.
follow-up.
I think h4 was not stupid. I mean, you need this f4 square for the knight somehow. Let's say
I feel like taking. Now rook a7. How about queen h5 and queen h1 maybe?
just queen d1.
Yeah.
After king
Knight
d2,
h3. But knight h3
Yeah, knight h3 with knight f4 check is nice.
and queen f2.
Yeah.
king e1.
Yeah, king e1 must be played. No, queen g4 or something. Queen e2. So queen g5 maybe.
Yeah, threading both this and that.
So if queen e2, you have check and queen takes c5 maybe, yeah? Or even just repeating
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
What's happening after rook takes b7?
Queen g1.
King d2.
Well,
This is very critical. Maybe black has some perpetual.
at least queen
check,
g5, but yeah. At least queen g5, but maybe even more.
Queen g5 repeats.
All right. And if I go f4 in that position when you play queen g5, because I do play for win here,
f4 does
you
not
just take.
and
win.
think-
king e1.
Check.
Here you're playing for something else. Because you cannot escape the checks anyway, so.
Yeah, the checks are there to stay.
I mean,
Wait,
white needs
one
to
more
move
time.
the queen at
King
some
d1, king d1.
King queen g1 at least.
Hmm.
And
You're very mean.
I am.
I think black wins now, yeah?
All right, you
Probably.
convinced me.
No, I think the white queen is quite badly placed on c2.
King d2
Played.
was played.
So.
He's running away.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's a good move.
Yes. So as we are waiting for a move from Leko, let's see board number 1
Yes,
between
let us move on
Abdul
to the next
Satorov
board.
and Bogner, our lovely Caro-Kann endgame. So critical moment in our view and in Bogner's clock perspective was this position, because up until here he had an hour and 38.
So
he still Yes. knows
His opponent had something close to 40 minutes.
He still knew the position.
Yeah. And the opponent had something close to 40 minutes.
Here he was thinking.
And he was thinking, and he went for this end game with an isolated pawn. And well, I suggested that maybe rook c4 is a nice move to attack the bishop.
Check.
And now, just to quickly mention, if you move the bishop, then I can move my king, and I'm not forced to play rook b8. I have the c8 square for the rook. In fact, I can play it on the next move anyway. So you have to give a check. King f8 takes. I take. Knight c7, and I take on f2. And I win at least another pawn. Probably at most also.
Probably.
Yeah, but at least sounds more positive.
Yes.
I don't know who is better here.
I'm not sure.
But it looks
you-
nice, especially
I don't know.
given the
Sorry.
fact that
Knight b5.
White has like 40 minutes. Knight b5,
Knight d6. Later.
a6, knight d6 is your idea, I guess.
Okay, you can take on g2, knight a7. Who knows what's going on?
I could go rook somewhere.
You want to trap my knight? No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
It's not possible, but I want to.
I'll go a4 at some moment.
Well, it's hard to suggest. So let's go a6 anyways.
Knight d6.
A takes before happened in the game.
Okay, this game, this position looks like a draw.
Yeah.
This looks
So that-
okay for black. I don't know, but it's hard to protect this pawn.
I don't know.
Knight d5 is coming.
If
Bishop
rook
g5.
rook d2 is not possible anymore.
Nope. So I don't know. This feels like a good way for black to play for a win, especially given the clock situation and the last round. Goofy mentality.
Knight d6 you didn't look at.
Knight d6 after rook c4.
Yeah.
Well, this justifies rook c4 because now
But
takes.
now knight d4 maybe.
Yeah, knight d4.
No, but f3.
So rook c8 first.
C3.
Say
Knight 4 f3. Ah, oops.
Yeah.
Like the exchange.
yeah,
Yeah, knight d4 is very good.
yeah. So
Yeah, interesting.
rook c4 might have been the way, but then he played this endgame and then ta 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 ta
It's a draw,
ta.
yeah? That draw.
This is where we last stopped. Rook c8, f3, rook c6, a3, back and forth. Okay, white is the one trying, but probably objectively it should be a draw, yeah? Okay.
No, I don't think anybody's trying here.
Yes, and now moving on to the creative game of the round. Maksudlu versus Vidit, board number 2. Nice remark.
Yes, there was a
game is
blunder,
really interesting.
indeed.
So let's just see since the last position we mentioned,
So
and then.
Maksudlu is winning or what? Who is winning?
So after rook f1, queen f6, as I suggested, as we thought. Now bishop takes d7 was played, rook d7, knight fe5, knight e5, knight e5, rook e5, f4, and he blundered queen e6,
Oh no.
and just playing a piece down. Vidit,
No, but he played it
Oh.
instantly. He played everything instantly.
he missed, must have missed queen, or does he? No,
No, no.
it's
no.
not possible that he went for it on
No,
purpose.
I think white is completely lost.
No. So going back quickly, here we mentioned earlier that
Unbelievable.
probably here the move bishop takes d7 is correct because it forces bishop c4, and now white is the one pretending to press because it's probably not objectively better, but okay, white is the one trying because knight d4, bishop d4 should favor white, and rook fe1 seems like a mistake because now the e5 pawn is secured and there is no way to get rid of this bishop, so just going to play positional moves and eventually take over the d4 square little by little, and he immediately took on d7.
No, 7 minutes.
I mean, move-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took him 7.5 minutes, but after playing, not taking now, he immediately took when it was already too late with this tactic, knight e5, and he missed queen e6, which is kind of similar to the blitz game that you had against Vidit.
But it's
where
not a
color-
blitz game.
Yeah, but this is not a blitz game.
Unbelievable.
And and Vidit found queen e6, queen c2, rook h5, f5, queen c6, bishop e5, bishop e7, g4, and rook h4 with tempo on the pawn.
No,
We
black
can
is completely winning, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what you do, I will also be able to exchange your bishop probably, or play f6, bishop d6. It's kind of an interesting question after queen g2. What to do with this rook?
Wow.
How do we free this rook from
I'm stunned. What?
probably
Okay,
the Schenkland move?
H5? No, sorry, H5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but now F6 or something. Yeah? Bishop D6. Ah, no, Bishop D6. No, Bishop H2 is also a threat. So Bishop D6 is the move. Or Rook takes F5. Sorry.
You've been forgiven. And here, yeah, so after rook h4, it seems like Vidit is completely winning. And despite winning the tournament with a round to spare, it seems like he will increase the gap with all the rest of the field. And, well, he didn't even try so hard in this game. Let's have a quick look.
Okay, but it's, I mean, against Parham, you don't have to try. He will try by himself. He will
Yeah.
try to win in every game, so
Yeah.
you get chances automatically. It's
For better or worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just playing very interesting chess, but risky chess.
So let's ask you for an expert opinion on the reverse King's India.
Oh, I'm an expert, but only if White has an extra move here. I used to play this line.
If black.
Yeah, but only I played it like this. Castle and now e6 because otherwise d4. d3, knight c6. Okay, and this. This I played with black. I won 2 games actually.
You can show us the moves with black.
So you're an expert in this structure with a tempo
Well, yeah,
less.
exactly. So I was. I
And
would
you-
feel uncomfortable here with black.
with the tempo up. No, but here you like black's position, yeah?
I think it's fine. Yeah, it's objectively fine.
And after the position in the game, c3 also another creative move. Knight d2, e4.
Okay, c3 is typical
Rook e8.
structure. Queen b3 was interesting, I thought.
Yeah, now d4. And it seems like the queen is slightly misplaced. Knight c4, but black is also uncomfortable because queen c7 is not so easy with all the threats coming along the c file. So knight d7 was played, bishop d2, rook b8, a4, b6, bishop h3 has now Vidit played a very creative move. Instead of the, let's call it natural move, so to speak, queen c7, after which
No, what was he afraid of?
rook ac1, rook ac1, and well, I suggested earlier this idea of bishop f8,
Looks
and now if
suspicious
you
to
take,
me.
I'm threatening knight c5.
Knight e5. I'm calculating stuff with knight e5.
Yeah.
No, bishop d7 first.
Queen
But
d7.
queen d7 is the
Yeah.
move.
Yeah. Seemed okay for black. Or as Vidler likes to put it, okay-ish.
Seems to be okay-ish for black.
So bishop a6. I should say the great Peter Svidler, yeah?
Yeah, bishop
Peter
a6.
the Great.
So
Bishop a6, very interesting.
rook ac1. And now d takes c3, a very nice move. And now we were sure Paran would play b takes c3 and go for the structure, but he took with the bishop, and then we saw what happened. Yeah. And rook fe1 followed by this bishop d7.
So this game will be over soon, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, king g2, rook c7 was our.
Unbelievable.
So tell me, please, from what moment on did he start playing on tempo, without hesitating?
Yeah, after bishop d7.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
How
He
many
played knight
times?
f5 immediately, knight e5 immediately,
Probably he saw it on the
f4
way.
immediately. Even queen c2 was played immediately.
Yeah, but he saw it on the.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even f5.
But I think he saw it on the way. I mean, when Vidit was thinking for 2 minutes, I think he saw it already. Probably
Yes.
that's
Can I suggest that one more time Parham loses material because, okay, not loses material, makes a mistake due to some rush and emotional extremely fast decision. Like remember his game against Cori when he saw this amazing queen sacrifice and thought only for 4 seconds, and he mentioned later on that even if he had fought for 1 minute, he would understand that first it would be better to be a little more calm and
play
rook d1 and only
play
then
w-
sacrifice.
But I think-
preparatory move and only then.
Yes.
No, but here he thought for 7 minutes, so he just missed something. I mean, here he cannot go back anymore. It's already too late, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can he play now? I think it's just maybe f4 here. No, knight f3 or what?
Knight f3, knight d4, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, here it's already too late. He just
Too late to apologize.
missed it. What to do?
Yeah.
So actually, I think some more moves happened in the game.
Yes.
Queen g2 and bishop d6 immediately.
He didn't bother to play h5, but I.
Yeah, he wants to exchange the bishops first. Yeah, but it's completely winning. So let us probably move back to Shankland Leko just to see what's going on.
Wow.
Whoa. Hold on. King d2. How did they
H4.
make like 7 moves in this 10 minutes?
Sam
H4.
doesn't look happy with his position, at least.
Well, I
judging.
don't see his expression.
No, I see his hands are very, very deep into his head.
Can we see the game maybe?
Yeah, in a moment once, yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's just I didn't ask for
He's
Yeah.
very focused. I think.
our famous pose trick. I
Yes.
just wanted to
Yeah.
mention that he does look nervous.
Okay, Peter has only 3 minutes. Peter has
H4.
only 3 minutes left, so
G
Okay.
takes H4, knight
Everything.
F3 check, 91.
Queen Z4.
Wow, Queen C4, Queen F3, Rook B3.
Obviously,
Queen
White is
F2.
playing for the win. Yeah. Otherwise, after Knight E1, King D2, I think was a move repetition. Yeah.
Queen where?
King D2. Ah no. Sorry, Queen is attacked. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
say the Queen was. So Queen
Yeah.
C4, Queen F3, Rook B3, Queen F3.
It's not clear who's playing for what, but one thing is sure, Peter wants the second
I
spot
think-
in the tournament.
No, I feel black is better. Yeah.
White or black?
Black.
Yeah,
I
it's,
mean, it's
I
so
mean, black.
uncomfortable to
Even
play
black
for.
is worse. He can always
Maybe Rook-
escape
maybe
with
Rook-
some.
Pretend that
He has
he's
No,
better.
he has the chance to escape with perpetuals.
Rook B2 or something.
It's the last move before the time control.
Rook. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Rook B2.
35 minutes for Shankland versus 3 minutes for Peter.
Rook B2, maybe.
Rook B2 suggested by our expert. And now say Queen H4.
No,
Here. Queen F1.
This is the problem. Nice move.
Thank you. King D2.
Yeah, very unpleasant for White.
If King D2, maybe Knight G2 also. Now some 93 ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, this is unpleasant for White, especially taking into account. Yeah, we can't see it yet. Waiting for the update.
Maybe King
B6.
B1.
B6.
So
And Leko has to decide whether he wants to gain a tempo at the price of opening the C file or play C6.
I think he will play C6.
Yeah. He has 3 minutes to decide. So let us use these 3 minutes to try to calculate the lines, and probably then we will let you rest with your lovely achievement. Yes? And celebrate.
The end of the 52nd Biel Chess Festival 2019.
Exactement. So here.
No, actually, that means that we won't have any tiebreak. At least not for
not for Nico.
not for you.
Me, no.
Yes.
Also for Sebastian.
Thank you. We might not have to stream tomorrow. This random Fisher Armageddon kind of thing that we didn't even mention, not to jinx ourselves. So here, yeah, now in this position after B6, C6 and CB are the options. Okay, CB looks like
Yeah, CB looks
my
like
choice of
something.
move.
Yeah, because
Because the
he has
tempo is
knight
very
F3 or
critical.
something, or check and knight F3. Oh, sorry. Always hanging.
Maybe King G7. But now Queen C7 attacks everything. But not really.
Everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah. Really hard to calculate such positions with Queen and Knight attacking silently.
Played some move.
Yeah, he had to.
C6, yeah. Played C6.
He played C6 and now Sam has no square to penetrate with the Queen. Only the A7 square for the Rook. But these pieces should participate in the defense, but they're a little bit grumpy. Because the Queen and Rook can be attacked by the Knight or even get caught in some traps. For example, as we have seen earlier, Rook B2, Queen F1 was very unpleasant.
I think Sam is very unhappy with this position.
Yes.
No, this is super unpleasant.
Yeah. Wow, Petr Leko has managed to find some very nice counterplay
Indeed.
in this Italian game. And well, let's just see for a moment board number 1 with the 40th move just before the time controller arrives. So, wow. Yeah, so where were we last time? A5 was played, then King D3, B4 takes, Bishop D2 takes. Yeah, but with the pawn on C3, there are not many chances. I mean, white is pressing, as you said, but not by a whole lot. This is similar to your endgame with Leko in its style. Like white has more space on the king side, but overall the material balance is very similar.
White cannot do much.
Yes. So we predict a draw in this game, and we are very curious about what will happen between Shankland and Leko. Yeah. So just quick prediction.
Result?
We
What
like
would be your
placing
choice?
bets to keep it interesting.
Just make sure that audience.
Shankland Leko. Prediction.
Like, would you? Okay, I'll put it
I
this
would,
way.
no,
To
I
be
would
fair,
pick black definitely.
let's say that you play this position. Which color would you pick?
No, I would pick black.
And let's say you play against a, let's say, average grandmaster. How, like, what are your winning chances in your view? Just roughly estimating, like, chances for a win or for a draw, practical
it's
stuff.
very difficult to say, but I will. Okay, I will predict a
Like,
win for black here, but it's
like,
it's tough. Maybe even objectively, white could be better, but
yeah. But I mean, practically,
Practically
you
it's easier
think
to
black
play
is
with
not
black.
risking and has some.
oh, he is risking obviously
Oh, he
because
is.
he's in exchange down.
Yeah. No, but he's risking not so much because the king is open and he can take h4 soon. So yeah, but the b6 pawn can come. So anyway, we are gambling on black. I take black as well.
White.
Always, always.
No, I mean,
For the material.
I understand that black can
is always
be.
right.
I do understand that black can be better here, but it's just so difficult for me to admit that being a material down, you can be better. That I just to support Sam, I would choose white.
Yes. All right. So soon we will discover how this game unfolds, and we'll take a very short break. Nico Georgiadis with us. Congratulations for winning this lovely game with black against Jorge Cori, who, as you mentioned earlier, has a birthday today.
And you did not give him a best present that he could dream
Yeah.
of.
But
Unfortunately, I
we are very happy and appreciative for having you with us and picking your brain for your own game and other games as well. And always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for being one of the best interviewees. And we will shortly be back to you after the almost short break.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.